Good evening, dwellers. I wanted to pose this particular question to you as I was in a moment of meditation. The Lord posed a question to me, and so I felt it necessary to share it with you all. And I really want you to reflect, be honest with yourself. Nobody has to know your answer. This is between you and God. And the question simply is, can God trust you to obey? If you want to shorten it and simplify it, period, can God trust you? What is the last set of instructions that God has given you? What did you do with those instructions? When you know you heard God, you know He gave you strict instructions, what did you do with what God said? And then from there, you should be able to answer the question of, can God trust me? Can He trust me to obey? It's no coincidence that this is even a discussion that God and I are having, and I'm sharing it with you because I want you to do some self-reflection and introspection, because it's very important. We want more. We dream and we have visions for our next and what that may look like, and wanting more out of life. But there are prerequisites to expansion, to elevation, to abundance. And it's not just what you do in the natural, but the Lord looks at the heart posture, not just your intent, but your follow through, not just your potential, but your obedience to the instructions of the Lord, because the plan for your life is already written. But the access to the benefits of the plan that God has provided and has already laid out for us comes through our obedience. So it's very important to be in tune with God, listening to what He has to say and how He wants to lead and guide us, and following through, which tends to be an area that we lack or are slowful in. So ask yourself, what is the last set of instructions that the Lord has given me? And can He trust me? And am I obedient to those instructions? Just like those that were in the upper room on the day of Pentecost. How is it that such an important moment that is etched in history, that we celebrate 50 days after resurrection, how is it that the premise of that encounter was obedience? This is something we can't just overlook or forego. Think about it. Something so powerful that thousands, over 2,000 plus years later, we're still talking about what happened in that room with those people that were with one accord and in one place. The premise, the foundation, the key to what they were able to receive, the empowerment, the dunamis power that gave them the ability to go out and be all that they were, to do all that they were able to accomplish, came by way of obedience. Can God trust you, and can He trust you to obey?